Hello everyone and welcome to ito naman sa ating video on the first condition of equilibrium. This is a very easy topic, this one. So first we define equilibrium. Equilibrium is just a status. It's a status of an object. When you say that an object is in equilibrium, there is no change in the state of the motion. Hindi siya gumagalaw or while it's moving, it keeps on moving with the same velocity. So that's in equilibrium. Pretty much, an object in equilibrium or a system in equilibrium is a system or an object where all the forces are balanced. Yun yung equilibrium. So in this particular example, okay, force 2 outweighs force 1, so the net force is not equal to 0. So it's not in equilibrium. This one though, force 1 and force 2 are equal, so the net force is equal to 0 because when you perform vector operations on this one, when you add them, nagiging 0, it is in equilibrium. Just like the dagger of Thanos that he gave to Gamora, it is perfectly balanced. See, the force, the weight that it is exerting on his finger is being cancelled out by the finger, law of action and reaction. And then gravity does not topple it over. So it's perfectly balanced. And you can see it's not moving, diba? So it is in equilibrium, as all things should be. Okay, there are two kinds of equilibrium, ano? Static equilibrium is when your object or your system is in equilibrium, the state of motion does not change, and it's not moving. It's not moving, it's not being made to move. That is in static equilibrium. Dynamic equilibrium is the other kind. In this case naman, it has motion, it is in motion, and there is no change in its state of motion. It's moving 20 kilometers per hour to the east. It keeps going at the same velocity. It did not change direction, it did not change its speed. Yung kanya speed, so it is in equilibrium, and since it is moving, it's in dynamic equilibrium. Okay, all right. So the first condition of equilibrium, easily said, is just that the result of all the forces, you add all the forces, is just equal to 0. In component form, kasi diba, a force is a package deal. Kasi we're talking about the 3D space here, diba? The real world. 3D tayo. So, a package deal yung force, it has an X component, it has a Y component, it has a Z component. So, all the components of your forces that are in X, in Y, in Z, add them together. Dapat 0 lahat yan. Kasi it could be 0 in the X component, the Y component, pero sa Z mo, hindi pala. So, hindi yun equilibrium. Besides, lalabas din yun dito. Okay? So, simply put, the first condition of equilibrium, the sum of all the forces is 0. That's pretty much it. Super easy. And that will be the end of my presentation on the first condition of equilibrium. See you on the next one.